Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, how on a day? No time for introduction in this one. No time for introduction. TVC News, don't start again, no. TVC News. The TV channel of Jagaban in the old Nigeria. They are coming with this pain. They are speaking about our new country. And also they are speaking about the one they call Ima Powerful. Hey, Lord have mercy. When will the zoo learn? When they go learn, say, we don't set sail, we don't pass this stage when they talk about. People, if you are ready, make now hear the trash when these people they talk. We don't pass the stage, but make we just hear this new girl when don't come in, make we hear what she they talk. If you are ready, let's go there. Listen. Watch her run, watch her run, watch her run. Jogging.
Today in the news, we'll begin with an update on Simon Ekpa, who is currently in a Finnish prison.
Hey, hold on there. God. They will begin now with an update of Simon Ekpa, who is currently in a Finnish prison. God have mercy. Nigeria. Do you guys really want to be saved? This old Nigeria. Niger area. Do you guys really want to be saved? Are you sure you are tired of your oppressors? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to be saved from the cabal? Are you sure you want to be saved from Islamization? Let's take it back. Listen. Jogging.
Today in the news, we'll begin with an update on Simon Ekpa, who is currently in a Finnish prison. Some of his supporters on Friday in Finland gathered and declared the United States of Biafra.
Hold on there. Some of his supporters in Finland gathered to declare the United States of Biafra. Do you see the language of the media? Some of his supporters in Finland gathered to declare United States of Biafra. I got Nigeria. The old Nigeria. Oh, wow. The media. When we call them Zoo media, people get angry. But look at the way they are reporting. Some of his supporters. So it was about Simon Ekpa, not about our nation. No. It was about Simon Ekpa. The supporters of Simon Ekpa assembled in Finland. This is the language. This is why we draw the ear of Finland. Finland, these guys you are dealing with, you should be careful. Do not deal with the Nigerian government. They are criminals. From the government down to the media, they are all the same. They are They are fantastically corrupt. They are fantastically corrupt. As described by Lord David Cameron. That zoo called the old Nigeria, the Niger area, the Nigeria, they are fantastically corrupt. From their politicians to those in the media. They will twist a story, come with a narrative, because they want us to remain in their shithole so that we will be the one taking the bullets from the caliphate. The bully in the classroom. They are scared to face the bully. They want us to be the ones facing the bully. Why they just remain in that zoo called Nigeria? We say no. It is too late. Because on the 29th of November, we declared, we don't leave Unazu. Nigeria, bye. Take it back. Listen. Jogging. Action.
Today in the news, we'll begin with an update on Simon Ekpa, who is currently in a Finnish prison. Some of his supporters on Friday in Finland gathered and declared the United States of Biafra. But in a statement issued on Sunday, a more powerful Ipop spokesperson described the declaration as a scam.
Hold it there, he's more powerful. A spare part dealer in Ghana. God have mercy. Hey! Oyendo, I'm so sorry. Nnamdi Kanu. Hey! Nnamdi Kanu, I'm so sorry. No wonder it took you so many years from 2012 to 2021. 11 years before you were eventually kidnapped. You had amongst you, dropouts, people that don't understand what freedom is all about or freedom fighting. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Hey, that somebody called Ima Powerful. Even the name himself can tell you. Ima Powerful. Somebody who sell electronics in Ghana is the spokesman of 80 million Biafrans, IPOB. Oyendo, I am so sorry. God. I'm so sorry. These guys, they delayed you. They wasted your time, Oyendo. But in under 2 years, under the stewardship of His Excellency, Obatobi Agune Chemba Wakoma, Mazi Ekpa, Simon and Joko, under 2 years. See how far we've gone. Under 2 years, you also saw the convention in Finland. Look at the caliber of those that came out to speak. From the chief of staff, a lady I love so much. I'm beginning to know her more now. She is amazing. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, my God have mercy. Madam, may God bless you. You have proven to us, say the Biafran women, they are strong. From the chief of staff, all the way to all the speakers, I was blown away. I said Simon Ekpa took his time. Under 2 years, look at the caliber of people he had. Under 2 years, I say. Compared to those in the DOS. Those that say they believe in command and control. God have mercy. You guys are so funny. Command and control. Those that swore oath. Chike Doziem. China Sanworu. Ima Powerful. God. Even the name is so funny. Oyendo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I get it. You knew the task at hand. Which was why you told us to listen to Simon Ekpa, share his video, because Simon was coming with a new dimension. Simon came with a new dimension. Oh my God, have mercy. Oyendo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 11 years wasted. 11 good years of a man's life. A man with a vision. He saw it. He said they were coming. They were coming. 11 years. They have come already now. There is Lakurawa already. They've come. Headsmen, they have come. ISWAP, ISIS, they have come. Oyendo, they said, they wasted 11 years of your life. I'm so sorry, Oyendo. And now that we have declared Biafra, under 2 years, animals are coming out to talk rubbish. Idiots, non-entities, people that don't have an iota of international politics or what, that they don't even understand what it means to have a nation. They are speaking. Somebody, when they sell spare parts for Ghana, not even spare parts, electronics, USB charger, cell phone screen, cell phone battery, made in China cell phone. Somebody, when they sell cell phone, Ima Powerful. We saw his pictures. We saw his videos. He's not a spokesman. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Take it back. Listen. Run ahead, jogging.
Today in the news, we begin with an update on Simon Ekpa, who is currently in a Finnish prison. Some of his supporters on Friday in Finland gathered and declared the United States of Biafra. But in a statement issued on Sunday, a more powerful Ipop spokesperson described the declaration as a scam. His words, the noble family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, led by the great and indomitable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to dissociate ourselves from the purported Biafra Second Declaration by an infamous no-name group. End of quote. Ipop says you are on your own. OYO.
Look at this girl. She didn't hear my video. OYO, or your state, on your own. She's watching my video and she's using us to, oh my God, this, oh God. OYO, or your state. It means on your own. She's watching my videos and she's using it to do caricature. Oh God. Aye. Oyendo, we have made you proud. I believe we have made you proud. Ignore the Zoom media. Ignore the naysayers. Let them say what they want to say. But Oyendo, we have made you proud. They will be surprised. They will be shocked when they see the next phase of things. When countries begin come out, they recognize us. Then go they shocked. Say, when did this happen? It must not happen. Who is the leader? Who is the leader? We thought we have Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Who is the leader? God. Oyendo, don't worry. All will be well. But you see the Zoom media, my people. This is the problem. Those who are waiting for the media and the politicians to give you your liberation, you are wasting your time. Anybody who is waiting for the Zoom media and the politicians to give you your liberation or speak truth to power, you are wasting your time. Let's continue. Listen. At this point, my people, at this point, I really want us to look into the media, the Zoom media, what they are saying. But also, we have to look at home. What is happening in Biafra land? We must test the pulse of the media in Biafra land. We must hear what they are saying, how they feel about what we've done, about the liberation we've given them. How do they feel about it? What is their perspective? What is their psychology? At this point, I present to you the media from Biafra land. Make we hear the way that they talk. Make we hear the way that they talk. Because sometimes we do only attack the media from the southwest, the Yoruba media. But make we hear the Biafran media. Make we see whether they get sense, whether they understand the psychology of how to deal with this case. The birth of a nation. Make we hear the way our own Biafra town media, they talk. Those media based in Biafra land. Make we hear them. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
No headlines. I think national bills are the more popular one, but there's a headline here I would like us to talk on, and it's Simon Ekpa must answer for his atrocities but release Nnamdi Kanu, Southeast residents.
Hold it there. Wait. They are saying here, say Simon Ekpa must answer for his atrocities, but they must release Nnamdi Kanu. God. Hey! If you guys think that the zoo, the Fulani cabal go release Nnamdi Kanu, then you guys are making the biggest mistake of your life. It is clear you guys, you are not wise. You guys don't learn from your history. If you assume that a people that were angry about what Kaduna Nziogu did since 1966 till this day, they have not forgiven you. And today they are holding one of our own, equivalent to the leader when they talk say Kaduna Nziogu and his men, they cried in the north. If you assume that the Fulani cabal go release Nnamdi Kanu, then you guys, you are stupid, you are blind, you are foolish, and you are shallow-minded. Because what you guys want to do, Ohaneze, the Igbo politicians, the Biafran politicians, what you want to do is give the Fulani cabal 2 birds at a time, so they will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You know they went to Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, and now you want to give them Simon Ekpa. We they warn you guys, you politicians that are stupid, you stupid politicians from the Biafra land. You guys are not wise. You are not wise. The Fulani cabal, they don't forgive nor forget. So you saying here, say, okay, you can keep Simon Ekpa, but give us Nnamdi Kanu. You are wasting your time. In the Biafra, make una wake up. Oh. Make una wake up. Do not allow the Fulani cabal to kill two birds with one stone. Do not allow your enemy to take the two best of you, the two best amongst you. I'm laughing in this video, not because I'm happy. I may be laughing in this video, not because I'm happy. Do not allow the Fulani cabal to take the best amongst you. Don't allow them to take your Moses and your Joshua from you. Because those people till this day, they have not forgiven Kaduna Nziogo for what he did. Despite Kaduna Nziogo was not the owner or the brainchild of that coup. But they pin it on him till this day, since 1966. Let's continue. Take it back. Listen.
The headline here I would like us to talk on, and it's Simon Ekpa must answer for his atrocities for released Nnamdi Kanu Southeast residents. Do you share the same sentiments?
Yeah. The issue of Nnamdi Kanu and the issue of Simon Ekpa, some people don't like talking about it because of fear. But let me tell you the truth. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'll tell you the truth. Simon Ekpa went to court. Most people in the Southeast are not against Biafran agitation. The right to self-determination is protected by Section 10 of the African Charter of Women and People's Rights. African Charter of Women and People's Rights provides clearly that every people have the right to self-determination. It is there in the African Charter. And Nigeria, by virtue of Section 12 of the Constitution, has domesticated African Charter. So African Charter is just in line with Section Section 33 to Section 48 of the Constitution, that first of the Constitution that deals with the fundamental human rights. It is just a duplication of the fundamental human rights, and it is in line with the United Nations Declaration of Human and People's Rights. So all these rights give the right to self-determination. Every person has the right to self-determination, but you don't have the right to institute violence. You don't have the right to use terrorism to do what. Okay, look at it this way. Finland arrested Simon Ekpa and detained him, and within a few days, the whole Biafran agitators came to Finland and they made a declaration of Biafra. Nobody arrested them. There is nothing wrong with the declaration of Biafra. There is nothing wrong with supporting Biafra declaration, but there is everything wrong with the way Simon Ekpa was going about it. Simon Ekpa created fear in the minds of Southeast.
Hey!
He declared sit at home. And if you don't come out, his autopilot would go around and start killing people.
Hey!
Start burning down property, start burning down cars and start killing people.
Look at the language of this man, my people. Just look at the language. A Biafran man. Oh. What is so funny is the Fulani cabal, they've not come out to speak about the case of Simon Ekpa. If you notice, it is only the Afonja and the Biafrans that have been doing the talking. This guy is a Biafran man. Look at the way he's speaking. Bearing false narratives, lying on the head of Simon Ekpa. They have made the job of the caliphate very easy. These guys, they have made the job of the caliphate very easy. And if you ask them, they go say, oh, when it comes to education, the Biafrans and the Yorubas, we are the most educated in that old zoo called Nigeria. They are the most educated. But today, look at the way the Fulani cabal just fold their hand, they watch their two, stooges doing the job of the caliphate. Despite the one that happened in 1966, the case of Kaduna Nziogo is still up there. They have not forgiven the Biafrans for the inactions, involvement of Kaduna Nziogo in the 1966 coup. But these guys are here attacking their own, calling Simon Ekpa a killer, a murderer of his people, burning houses, burning farms, killing lives. This is what this boy is saying here. Doing the job of the caliphate. If you ask this man, say, okay, if he says Simon Ekpa is doing all these things, who was doing it during the time of the Python Dance 1, 2, and 3? Who was doing it? Who was those that went to the home of Nnamdi Kanu to occupy 28 men? Was it Simon Ekpa and his boys? They will have nothing to speak. They will have nothing to say. When you ask them those questions, they have nothing to say. But right here, it is easier for them to attack their own brother. My people, since the independence, the Fulani has not spoken. No. The Fulani cabal, they've not spoken. The oligarch, they've not spoken because they know that deep inside, they don't sow a seed amongst the other tribes that will make them to attack themselves. Let's continue.
In Imo State, you can no longer move around. Go to Mbano in Imo State, you can no longer move around. Go to Anambra State, some villages in Anambra State, the autopilots and the Biafran agitators have made that place unbearable.
Shut up. He's still talking about the autopilot. In 2024, this guy who claimed he's learned, who was quoting the law, is still talking about autopilot. You see, they go with a narrative. They go with a narrative to destroy their own. What is so funny is that the Fulani cabal, they never come out and talk. They not say this is not the time for them to speak because the people around, the Biafran, so they are the ones attacking Simon Ekpa. Despite they know that the Fulani cabal, they went to Kenya to kidnap our leader Nnamdi Kanu, the one they say was doing it in a peaceful way. You said Kanu was doing it peacefully. Your Fulani cabal, when they knew the time was hot, they went to Kenya to kidnap him. But today, this fool now, don't forget about all that. He's attacking Simon Ekpa. There is something in that meat they are eating in that zoo called Nigeria. I believe the poison, the charm, the juju, they for the meat within the chop, the suya meat within the chop. Because it beats my imagination. Every day you hear about Boko Haram, ISIS, Lakurawa, ISWAP, headsmen. The Fulani will never come out to condemn their own. Instead, they call them their freedom fighters. Those we have seen doing the buying, those we have seen doing the kidnapping, they call them their freedom fighters. They don't come out in the public to condemn their own. But somehow, the Biafrans in the local, those that we have fought tooth and nail to give a liberation, look at the way they are coming here, bearing false narrative, false accusation against Simon Ekpa. Makobi Wanne, for the love of your brother. Makobi Wanne, for the love of your brother. Let's continue. Listen.
They're not taking over Isialangwa. They're taking over Mwaya. All these agitators. And you can no longer speak. When you speak, they will kill you. They will call you Sabo and kill you. And it was Simon Ekpa that promoted all this violence. The day he was arrested, everybody was happy. Nigeria, most Southeasterners who are happy are not happy. They're not against Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was using a more reasonable and more technical approach to the whole thing. Nnamdi Kanu
you see, today now, they've turned things around. No, give us Barnabas. Crucify Jesus. Today they say Nnamdi Kanu is saint. Nnamdi Kanu did no wrong. He was being, his approach was the best approach. But they forget, say the Fulani cabal went to Kenya to kidnap the one they said was being peaceful. A coward will always remain a coward. These guys, they've been conquered. I'm sorry. Most of them in the local that are into their political stuff and in the media, they have been conquered. He's saying all these things about Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, his own was nice. His approach was better. But the Fulani cabal, they rose up in the time of Nnamdi Kanu. And they did the unthinkable. They went all the way to his house to buy him. 28 men met their untimely deaths in the home of Nnamdi Kanu. The one you said was being peaceful. Or was it Simon Ekpa boys that went to the home of Nnamdi Kanu to try to buy him? These are questions we should be asking ourselves. Pertinent questions. Because the man they call Gowon tainted the blood of Biafra by allowing their military men to come to the land during the time of the Biafran war to rape our women. Till this day, we still have tainted bloods. Those when their parents, if you look deeper, their papa, na Fulani man, na Fulani soldier, when come by us during the Biafran war. And as they say, when a man sleeps with a woman and the woman can't get belle, the DNA of the man will remain on the woman and the child. I said it. Quote me anywhere. If a man sleep with a woman, they can't born pikin, the DNA of the man will remain for the woman and the pikin. It will remain for the woman, her body, and the pikin as well. So the way these guys are speaking from their DNA, they are aligned with the caliphate. That today, they have forgotten what brought Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. They have forgotten how Nnamdi Kanu found himself in Nigeria. The one he's saying, oh, was a peaceful one. Ah, my God, have mercy. Hey, work there. To the Biafran government, there is work. We have work in our hands. Work a day. We have to clean all the things up. Work day. We must have what they call the national service. Where even though we've gotten our country now, we must still sanitize things up. People must swear oath, allegiance with the Bible or whichever, to swear an allegiance to the country, USB. Because unfortunately, some of the blood of the Biafrans have been tainted. The DNA has been spliced, mixed, messed up by the blood of the caliphate. Let's continue.
Talking. He was using logic. But someone was believing in violence. And that violence is not even against strangers. It was against his own people. So I am 100% in support of what Ohanese is saying, that Simon Ekpa must answer for his crime. I'm 100% in support of the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu should be released.
Oh yeah, now go, you fool. Go and release him now. Go and release. Tell the cabal to go and release him now. If you believe Simon Ekpa has been arrested, tell the cabal to release Nnamdi Kanu now. You guys don't learn. You guys don't get sense. Una no get sense. That's the problem with you guys. Una no get sense. Una no get sense. Una go use una hand, give your savior, your redeemer to the caliphate because you are cowards. Somebody like this fool here, the DNA of the caliphate is in him. See the way he's speaking. Bearing false narrative. Accusations against his brother. What's so funny is the cabal, they never talk. They are still sleeping. The Fulani cabal, they are still sleeping. They allow the Afonjas and the Biafrans to do the talking. If you notice, the caliphate, they are still sleeping. They have both eyes closed. Okay, continue.
Should answer for his crime. And the part of it is that very painful is that they say that someone is a lawyer. I don't know whether he's a lawyer or not, but that's what he said. But let me tell you something. The Finnish law does not allow for granting of bail in terrorism. Simon Ekpa should have known that the law would not allow him to be set free on bail. And he used Finland as his base to be promoting terrorism, collecting money. Do you know this guy was receiving money from people in support of terrorism? He was also financing terrorism. I'm not finding him guilty, but I know quite well that many people are contributing money on this IPOB issue. And he was guy's leader, and he was just doing it the way he was. So, having said that, he ought to have known that Finnish law will not allow him to be released on bail. And today, the authorities in Finland are saying that they are giving them till 25th May of 2025 for him to be brought to court and be charged to court. And if it's charged to court, and you know, these English people, these white people, before they charge you to court, they would have got enough evidence to back up what they are doing. So the way it's going, Simon Ekpa is on a very long ride. And I am behind Ohanese and behind Easterners who are calling for the demilitarization of the Southeast, who are calling that the violence that was promulgated promoted by Simon Ekpa, that violence should go. If
a coward will die 1,000 times. A coward. Today, now, these people, they are talking, oh, all the problems in Biafra land. Blame it on Simon Ekpa. God, if not because, you know, we have chosen to help you people. If not because we love our people, I would have washed my hands 1,000 years ago. I would have washed my hands off and watched you guys get Islamized. Because of a fool like this, Oyendu is languishing in DSS dungeon. Because of an idiot like this, we took it upon ourselves to make sure we redeclare Biafra, to help liberate animals like this guy here. But see the thank you, what did they tell us? This is the thank you they are giving us. They've forgotten what was happening in Biafra land all these years. The same problem that made Ojukwu to say, okay, on Aburi we stand. That simple problem. They have forgotten the problem that made us to go into war with Nigeria. They have forgotten the whole problem. Now they say, no, forget all those things. Blame Simon Ekpa. Now Simon Ekpa, he is the, you know, he is the end all and be all. Now Simon Ekpa be the person when he cause the problem. Even though our Oyendu, he created the ESN, you know, Eastern Security Network, to protect us from something. Something was coming. And ESN was created to protect the land of Biafra from that thing when they come. But now they say, no, nothing happened. Everything was fine. Nnamdi Kanu was peaceful. He was calm. He was humble. His approach was the best. But they forget, say, the Fulani cabal, they went to his house to kill him. 28 men died in the process. He found himself in Kenya. They still send men to go and kidnap him in Kenya. The question is, why are these guys not speaking about that? If instead they are begging the zoo government to please release Nnamdi Kanu, hold Simon Ekpa, but release Nnamdi Kanu. And this fool here, they think, say, the Fulani cabal go release Nnamdi Kanu. This idiot here is thinking that the Fulani cabal will release Nnamdi Kanu. I keep saying it. Tinubu is not the one holding Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu is just a boy that fear guy when no reach the cabal. He is not on their level. They've told him Kanu must remain in jail. It is their own time to take a pound of flesh from the Biafrans for what happened in 1966. The Fulani cabal don't forgive nor forget. They don't forgive nor forget. Continue.
If the Southeast want to go, let them go in a manner that makes sense. You don't need to keep people for you to...
Then tell me the way they can go now. You're saying Southeast. That's how stupid you are. You limit yourself to Southeast. From the whole of the eastern region, you have limited yourself to Southeast. Ah, man, my God, have me. Hey, Oyendo. Ah, work day. Work day, my people, work day. I was thinking that the moment we declared Biafra, these guys, they go begin thank God. Then they go begin apply code. Do not speak out. Be as clever as a tortoise. Don't speak out. Don't say your mind. The same way the cabal, they are not speaking. But no. No, they are speaking out. They are here speaking out, attacking their own, attacking the ones coming to give them liberation. The same way they did 2,000 years ago. They insulted Jesus. They said nothing good can come out of Nazareth. They even crucified Jesus. It's happening again. Every 2,000 years, he repeat himself. That story of Jesus, every 2,000 years, it repeats itself to see whether mankind don't change from their psychology, that the one coming to liberate you, the one coming to give you life. Would you save him? Would you support him? Or will you go for the enemy? But today, this guy now, they are supporting Boko Haram over Simon Ekpa. They are supporting Lakurawa over Simon Ekpa. They are supporting ISWAP over Simon Ekpa. They are supporting ISIS over Simon Ekpa. They are supporting the Nigerian military over Simon Ekpa. They are supporting the Fulani killer headsmen over Simon Ekpa. The same way 2,000 years ago, they supported Barnabas over Jesus. But now when you read the book, you say, why now? These people are bad though. How can you take Jesus? How can you choose Barnabas over Jesus? These people, they are wicked, oh my God. How can you choose Barnabas, a criminal, a drug dealer, a kidnapper? How can you choose him over Jesus? But today they are doing the same thing. Man will never learn. Mankind, they keep on making the same mistake. Yet they pray to God for their Redeemer to come and save them. They beg God, say, oh, please, the Biafrans, we need freedom. God has given you the man to give you freedom. Today you are here attacking your very own. But the cabal, the Pharisees, Caesar, King Herod are saying nothing. It is you now doing the talking. Condemning your own. Condemning your own. No, man, my God have mercy. Hey! My God have mercy. Now who does this thing? Now who does this thing? Eh? Tainted bloods everywhere. Tainted bloods. They speak your language. They have your name. But their DNA has been tampered with. Go on. Go on. Yakubu, go on. Aye! My God. That man did too much harm to the people. Eh? Yakubu, go on. Yakubu, go on. Oh my God. You will pay. I swear to God, you will pay. What you have done to our people is unimaginable. Continue.
Enforce your Biafran agitation. You don't need to kill people. That's what I'm saying. So I'm support of Ohanese and a support of Southeasterners on the issue of Ohanese, on the issue of Simon Ekpa.
Life moves fast.
It's been chaos on the floor of the Senate and the House of Rep, debating on the tax reform bill over days now, weeks now, right? We're having this same conversation. What would you make out of all this that's happening and President Tinubu bowing down to the pressure? It's been the Northerners kicking against this passing of this bill.
Hold it there. I'm not here to discuss the affairs of the zoo. Let the dead bury the dead. Let the dead bury the dead. I'm not here to discuss the politics of that zoo. All I want to say is there is work to be done. It's so funny that the case of Nnamdi Kanu, we saw what happened to him. Now they claim he's the holy one, he's the sweet one, he's the soft one. His approach was the best. He was tender, he was loving, he was caring to his people. But they forget, say the Fulani cabal, they went to Kenya to go kidnap him. They went to his house to go buy him. 28 men died in the process. But no. They've forgotten all that. If his approach was so peaceful, how come the caliphate, they panicked and they sent their men to do what they did? They sent their soldiers, Fulani headsmen dressed in Nigerian military uniform. They sent them to the home of Nnamdi Kanu to buy him, where in the process 28 men died. They lost their life. But today, people are saying, oh no, he was the best. He was so nice. He was tender. His approach was the best. And Simon Ekpa now following the same blueprint of Nnamdi Kanu to protect the Biafran people. His own people now, not even the Kakabalo, because we are speaking to the Cabal in a language we understand and that they don't understand. But suddenly, our own people now, those we call our own, now them now they attack us. No, wow, God have mercy. To my Prime Minister, we've got work. Lots of work to do. To the Biafran government and cabinet members, we've got work to do. It must start with sensitization, letting these people know out there what we are doing, and let them know that so many naysayers are out there from IPOB Nigeria Limited that they are now in bed with the politicians. Last time I heard, they now have an IPOB political wing. IPOB political wing. We know that was their plan from day one. Those that took $9 million. We knew what they were after. But to the government, our new government officials in Biafra land, there is work to be done. Down to the grassroots. Down to the grassroots. There is work to be done. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you. Yeah, Biafra, Biafra. Yeah, superstar media. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra. I wanna know. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. I wanna know. We going back to the land. We going back to the motherland. Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the motherland. Tell me about Biafra, Biafra. Tell me about Biafra. We going back to the land.